So much swim history starting right there. The Olympic Games 20 years ago held in this venue, both swimming and diving, and it will once again be host to one of the events in the Arena Pro Swim Series. You see 5 events in the first half of the year. Terrific swimming. If you can't be there in person, and we invite you because they're wonderful swim venues, good competitions, join us here on NBC SN for the Arena Pro Swim Series. All right, the A final for the women's 200 breaststroke coming up, and the fastest qualifying swim right there, Bria Larson, 2012 Olympian, gold medalist on the medley relay, and one of those swimmers, Rowdy, we referenced earlier this weekend, a very accomplished swimmer who didn't make this year's team. The competition and the depth such that you knew it was going to happen.
And I talked to her earlier, right before the finals began tonight, and asked her how she was feeling. Moved back close to home in the Arizona area, living in Tempe, and said she was feeling much better about her swimming, although she's at an age now, 24.
Take your mark.
She's post-grad and has to kind of make money on her own, and you know, it's tough when you don't make that Olympic team. Funds start to dry up. Obviously, the New York Athletic Club has been a big help to several athletes. But she's going to have a big year, and she even said that. I've got to have a big year to continue swimming, or else I've got to get a job and start working 9 to 5 around my swimming.
It's a good story to tell because it is reality.
Well,
not everybody.
The reality is the average Olympian makes about $20,000 a year.
Right.
I mean, not all of them are the Missy Franklins and Michael Phelpses of the world. Most of them are struggling day to day. The United States is one of only 2 countries in the world that do not offer any support from the government to its athletes, and I'm not saying that's right or wrong, it's just fact. And she's a perfect example of somebody with so much talent that might have to give up a little bit of that training just to be able to survive day to day.
Right, at 100, Larson with the lead. Danielle Herman at the bottom in lane 1, also from Clovis, California, in 2nd place. So you have, of course, a bunch of college swimmers again, and that's what you're talking about, Rowdy. That's, you know, the college support is there, but once you get, as you said, post-college, then
well, college world's not reality. You're in la-la land in college, because if you're good and you have that full scholarship, everything's taken care of for you. Right? The real world strikes you in a big way once you graduate, and this is something that a lot of athletes deal with day to day, and you can tell by the average income of almost every Olympian out there. Bria Larson did a real nice job.
She is.
She did mention to me she felt so easy in the prelims, and one of the easiest swims she's had in a long, long time, and she still went 2:08. Well, she's going to go a lot faster than 2:08 right here, although she's getting a race from Tucker.
Miranda Tucker, Club Wolverine, right above Bria, really pushing, but Larson's going to hold on. And she comes in at 2:06.42. With Tucker claiming 2nd, and Nicole Popov, a 17-year-old from California. The Canyons Aquatic Club takes 3rd.
Nice swim by Bria Larson. Once the fastest in history in this event. Still holds the 4th fastest time in history, 3rd fastest performer, and you can see her right there. She's not exactly blowing away the field early in the race. That's the halfway point. But she starts to build on that lead against everybody else in the field except for Tucker. Tucker kept it close all the way. There you see her stroke. The hips come up at the end of that stroke, at the end of the kick. Tucker making a race, had a good time herself. But this was all Bria Larson at the end.
Yeah. A winning swim. It's the 7th fastest time in the world this year for Bria Larson, and she's with Trenny.
Rowdy, that you felt very easy in the prelims this morning. How did you feel in the final?
A little more spastic. I was trying to go with best time. Wasn't quite there, but still a good swim.
How important is it? You definitely have a longer stroke in the first half and shorten it up a little bit in the second half. How important is that for you in this discipline?
Really important. It kind of helps keep me relaxed, because really the back half of the race is where it's at. You see girls either push it or die out. So if you can have a good relaxed speed at the first half and crank it the second, then you're more likely to get a better time.
What do you know today that you didn't know earlier this weekend about maybe where you're at in your training as this quad starts?
You know, I think it's pretty regular. I did the World Cup series this year, which was a lot of fun, great experience. But it's nice to get back to short course yards. I miss the college days for sure.
Congratulations. Thanks so much, Bria. Guys, back to you.
All right, here Bria giving a little plug to the Arena Pro Swim Series. We did see her in a couple of those stops this past year. Big smile there for a winter national championship in the 200 breaststroke.
Award ceremony for the women's 200-yard breaststroke. Presenting awards this evening, Stu Hickson, General Chair. Third place finisher from Canyons Aquatic Club, the 209.33, Nicole Popov. Second place finisher in a 207.44, representing Club Wolverine, Miranda Tucker. 2016 AT&T Winter National Champion in the women's 200-yard breaststroke, representing the New York Athletic Club in a winning time of 206.42, Bria Larson.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, your medalists in the women's 200-yard breaststroke.